Hey guys, this is Frank Nunez with Frankly Speaking, and today I will be discussing the genre of comedy with screenwriting, and more specifically, I'll be discussing A Hot Tub Time Machine, which I saw over the weekend, which is a very funny film. So I'll be kind of be doing a review as well as discussing the genre of comedy with screenwriting. When you're writing a comedy, I think that there's several directions you can go. You have your dark comedies, which are films that have a dark theme but have a comedic twist to it. I think a good example of that would be like Doctor Strangelove. The backdrop of that is during the middle of the Cold War, and obviously when the film was made, it was right in the midst of the Cuban Missile Crisis. So there was a lot of tension between the U.S. and the Soviet Union. So obviously it's a serious theme, but the film obviously had starring Peter Sellers, had a lot of comedic scenes and had a lot of comedic dialogue, and so really Stanley Kubrick was able to twist that film around and make it into really more of a comedy than anything else. So it really turned out brilliantly. Another route you can go is you can do slapstick comedies. You'll find that like with the Three Stooges. Their skits they made in the 30s and 40s, a lot of it obviously was slapstick. They were constantly hitting each other all the time. You watch any of their skits, you'll see that. They exemplify a slapstick comedy. And also, I guess another direction you can go to also is you have your college humor, which I think is really starting to become very pertinent now with comedies, and you find that with films like Old School. Anchorman, and now more specifically Hot Tub Time Machine, which really has that college humor to it, that raunchy humor that you find in fraternities. Animal House is another great example, obviously, and I think started that whole college humor trend with films. I mean, Animal House was really set the tone for that. And with Hot Tub Time Machine, I thought it was a very, very good film. If you like The Hangover, which I thought was a great comedy, which was a blockbuster last year, I think you're really going to like Hot Tub Time Machine. If you're nostalgic of the 80s and you lived in that time period, I think you'll definitely like the film. Basically, the story is just a couple of guys who, in present day, live dull and boring lives. They come across a hot tub that happens to be a time machine, which is comical in itself. And it takes them back to the 1980s where they relive their youth. So that's where the film takes off from there. So Hot Tub Time Machine, it's not an Oscar-worthy film, but I thought it was pretty good. I don't know if it's right up there with Hangover, but I thought it was a pretty good movie. I definitely give it like a B+. It's definitely worth buying on DVD. So I would definitely check it out. But going back to genres in comedy, another genre that I forgot is actually the romantic comedy, which I'm not really a big fan of. It's not really for me. But it's funny, I also actually heard that Quentin Tarantino would like to develop a romantic comedy, which I don't really see him doing, but who knows, maybe he could make it work, I don't know. But anyway, hope this video helps as far as trying to understand comedies, and my little review of Hot Tub Time Machine, maybe it'll help you guys decide whether or not you want to go see it or not. If there are any movie reviews that you guys want me to do, just go to my channel on YouTube, and just on the comments page, just write movies you want me to review, and I'll be more than happy to review them for you. So thank you for watching, Frankly Speaking, and I will see you guys later.